Hello and welcome to another TeckWrapCraft YouTube tutorial. My name is Maria Russell from Maria Russell Designs here on YouTube, and in today's video I am going to share with you how I made these cute Halloween Libbey glass cans showcasing the new cold color changing vinyl from TeckWrapCraft. I'm also using the holographic vinyl because that's one of my favorites from TeckWrapCraft, and I'm showing that's my favorite color right there. I'm going to use this rose pink cold color changing vinyl, and I didn't show it on the video, but I also used the lavender one. And of course, let's not forget the tools from TeckWrapCraft, the squeegee, the pin pen, the tweezers, and their mat. I'm also using this cup cradle, and for today's blank, I'm using the Libbey glass can. So let's get started. So in Design Space, I'm going to upload my image, and I've already uploaded that from Creative Fabrica, and I'm going to add that to my canvas. And since this is already a ready-made graphic for Libbey glass can, I am not going to change the size of it, and all I'm going to do is go to Make It and then decide on the colors that I'm going to use. And lately, with the new update from Cricut Design Space, they always default to 12 by 24, so I changed that to 12 by 12 matte. And then just to save time, I'm going to cut the vinyls onto one mat, so I transferred the other image on the same mat, so I can just cut it using one mat with two colors of vinyl. That hack is really a time saver because I used to cut the vinyl using different mats, and I'm so glad I found that hack from Jennifer Maker. So now I'm going to use the rose pink color changing vinyl, and I'm also going to use the lavender just because I want two colors. So don't forget to remove the protective sheet and then just use the squeegee to just adhere the vinyl onto the mat. I'm using the premium vinyl permanent glossy on the base material, and then also on the pressure I'm using more, and that just works for me. I didn't show this on the video, but I did a test cut just so I know for sure that everything will be cut properly. And once the machine cuts all the design, I'm going to use my pin pen to get rid of the extra vinyl, and then we're going to do the weeding part, which is one of my favorite things to do because it's very therapeutic. So I'm going to weed the ghosties first, and then the lavender ones were just like little dots, and after that I am going to use the transfer tape. So it weeded so well, as you can see, and I really love this pin pen that I ordered another one. And actually I placed another order because they have Prime sale right now, so take advantage and place an order and you can get some good deals. So now I'm using the TeckWrapCraft transfer tape, and I'm just using my squeegee to adhere the decals entirely onto the transfer tape, and then I'm going to layer them together so that when I transfer the design onto the glass, they're both there perfectly. And I'm going to use my squeegee again just to adhere the ghosties on the transfer tape. And again, this tape is so well, I've used this already a few times, but it's still very sticky. So with the help of my cup cradle, I'm going to first, before I transfer the vinyl, to use some alcohol and wipe it with some paper towel so that I will get rid of anything like hair or oil onto the glass or from the glass. And then I'm going to adhere the vinyl slowly onto the cup with the help of the squeegee so that I don't get a lot of air bubbles. And I really love this design because there's hardly any gaps. And then you'll see once I put the ice and the cold water. I just really love the color changing of this vinyl. So I will be ordering more because this was so much fun to make. My advice as you are doing this project is to take your time to remove the transfer tape, because here's what it looks like, and I didn't get a lot of air bubbles. In fact, I think I only got 1 or 2 air bubble, and I was able to fix that with a squeegee. So for the next design, I've also already uploaded that from Creative Fabrica, and these are like ghost silhouettes, and it wasn't made for a 16 ounce, so I just adjusted the size. And I also attach both designs onto one so that I will only cut the design using one color of vinyl. And once again, I adjusted the mat onto 12 by 12. For this one, I'm using the holographic vinyl, which is one of my favorite, and into more pressure cut. This holographic vinyl is like foil, so you have to be really careful, and you have to use your squeegee in order to attach it securely to the vinyl. And then when you are weeding this design, you really have to be careful and take your time, because I had a little bit of a hard time because this design is so intricate. But then again, with the use of the pin pen, and while I was weeding this, I actually cut the vinyl so that it doesn't stick onto the other design. And since this is a silhouette design, I didn't want the cute little ghosties to go to waste, so I saved the other backing so that I can save the ghosties. And here's what it looks like. And now we are ready to adhere the design. I'm using the TeckWrapCraft transfer tape again for God knows like the 4th or 5th time, and with the help of the squeegee to adhere it properly on the transfer tape. And I remove that, and then I'm just going to adhere it slowly onto the glass cup. I use with the help of my finger and the cup cradle. It's really important when you're doing these designs to have a cup cradle or do a DIY using some paper towel rolls and adhere them together so that your design will not roll over. So I really love the design on this second cup. So which one is your favorite? I actually love them both. So here is a clip of what I posted on my TikTok account, just putting ice and water into the cup, and I love the color changing. That is so awesome, and I cannot wait to make more. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have any questions, leave us a comment down below. Everything will be linked in the description box below, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already, and give us a thumbs up if you like these projects. Thank you again for stopping by, and happy crafting.